Yo, it's your favorite stringer. Favorite stringer. I can't believe this is our third episode right now, and it's been a great it's been a great time. I'm having so much fun. I've checked out the algorithm, things like that. I'm not gonna lie. These type of videos been getting a lot more hits than my other instructional videos. So it's been a fun time. Checking out the comments, things like that, and all these thumbs up I'm getting. So don't forget, subscribe, like, all that stuff. Comment. It does help out the algorithm. But let's talk about strings. I think that's one of the biggest thing people out there in this tennis business, as home stringers or brick and mortar. Um, how do we sell strings to our clients? Is it because you got a good deal on it from your rep? Is it because you have excess strings? How do you talk strings to your clients? And I want to give you, just close your eyes and you go to a doctor's office, right? And you're there and you're like, oh man, you're at the ER. Doctor calls you in, seats you down. You filled out your health questionnaire already. And the doctor said, hey, how can I help you? What's bothering you today? Who has the power in that? Stringers, doctors, lawyers, law enforcement. I found out in this business that those who talk less and ask more seems to be the one in control. Right? You're not going in and doctors out, oh, you got this, you got this. I bet you got a rash, and it looks like you're kind of faint right now. This is what you have. No, they sit back, they act professional, and they're asking you those sign and symptom questions type thing. Hey, how long has it been bothering you? How's your appetite? What did you eat? Things like that. That gives you that power because you're the expert on this subject. You know the strings, right? You know the strings. Prescribe the right strings. What's the difference between us and a doctor? Besides a PhD, all that good stuff. But no, we're all selling a product. And the product in this case would be strings, right? You're going to tell that doctor, hey, I got this, and they're going to prescribe you a solution. We're going to prescribe you a string. They can call me the string doctor. I might change my whole MO. Who knows? But you got to treat it like that. Treat your business like how a professional doctor would treat a patient and client relationship. You're not going to let them, you're not going to just throw a bunch of medical jargon because what that's going to do, that's going to confuse them. Like, oh my God, I don't know if this is even going to fix what I need to fix. No, sit back, listen to them, ask them questions. You should be asking about 4 or 5 questions off the bat. Especially, I know a lot of home stringers probably pick up the phone and, I do a lot of role play, right? I think that's a huge thing. I think that's been a big hit is role playing. Because these role plays, I'm not pulling this out of my butt. It's actually things I deal with on the daily basis. And I'm sure 1,000 other strings are dealing with the same thing. And a phone call will be like this. Mains across. Hey, yo, I found your stringing service on Google, and I figure I called. Man, my string broke. I haven't played since college, and I'm trying to get back in the game here, man. I was wondering if you guys can help me out. Well, I'm glad you're getting back into it. We're so happy for you. Now, um, obviously, we have plenty of string selections, but I kind of want to hear what you need in string. So tell me a little bit about your playing style. Well, I used to play D3 in college, but that's back in the days, synthetic guts, 60 pounds, and that was great for me. But right now, I don't play any more matches, just kind of rally with the friends, here and there. Just, I'm still a big hitter. I love to hit big. And, these strings just snapped on me. I'm a big bass liner, and, these synthetic guts that I had here from 1998 just kind of busted out on me. Wow, 1998. Wow, that you should put that in the Tennis Hall of Fame there. I got just a string for you. I would like to suggest you Luxilon Alu Power. I think it's going to be a great match for you. We can always talk about the tension and when you get here, but I think this is the right string. It's going to give you enough power. Your bass liner. It's going to give you that durability, and it's going to get you back that out on your court. I was wondering, can you get your racket into us soon? Yeah. As I look at the map, we're not too far from you guys. Well, that's great. Well, it's going to be $45. That's including the stringing and the strings. I'll get it to you done within like 20 minutes. How many rackets do you have? Oh, I got 2. Well, I can probably finish it up in half an hour. It's going to be $90. Is that going to be okay? Oh, that's great. What form of payment do you accept? We accept Venmo, cash, all that good stuff. We'll just deal with it when you get here. Can you get here in the next couple hours? Oh, I'll be there in a couple minutes. Perfect. See you soon. That's how that conversation. What do you think about the conversation? What do you think were the key factors? What did I ask? What did he say? I didn't ask too much. Literally asked one question: was, "Hey, tell me about your playing style." And without interrupting him, I just kind of let him just go on the flow. Hey, what he said? Hey, you used to play college, play with synthetic gut, 60 pounds, old school. So I know that off the bat. He's a baseliner, he said. He likes to play rallies with his friends now. He doesn't make too many matches. He still has a big forehand and would like to have something to complement that. And from there, I was like, hey, we should go with Luxilon Alu Power. And that's my suggestion. I didn't give him a plethora of strings. Here's a scenario where it could have gone a little different, right? When you give him too much information, when you give him too much product, you're such an expert. I know we're your experts, guys. I know you spend time doing the USRSA, ERSA. You're training yourself. You're learning product knowledge. That is perfect. That's what makes you who you are, and that's great. But the client, he already told you. He just broke a string. He needs his string restrung, and that's probably the main thing. But having it back at a certain time, that's great. He asked about payment. Now you fill in those gaps. So this is how the scenario that we do not want. Right? This is the no-no. This is like the one that we don't want. Mains and crosses. Hey man, I'm in a bind right now. I found you online. I just broke my tennis strings and I would like to get it restrung. Well, we got plenty of strings. What are you looking for? We got Luxilon Alu Power. We got Hyper G. Oh my God, we got multi-filaments. The Wilson NXTs are great too. Oh my God, we're having a sell on Yonex. Yonex, a lot of players been using Teafo, Francis. He's DC's area. He's using some Yonex strings, and of course, I think we got some cells with some diadem strings too. What do you think about that? Whoa, wow, bro. That's a lot of strings. I don't know which. How about the What about the Alu Power you're talking about? Oh, Alu Power. Oh, that's great stuff, man. 90% of the APT Tour players are using this. This is a great string. Polymer is great. The color's blue. I have it in different gauges too. I got 125, 130s, 135s. Yeah, I got that, and they come in different type of. I got Alu Power Rough. There's a Power Spin. There's Power Vibe. Oh, I think there's another Alu Power Rough. Did I mention that yet? Oof. Well, from all those, which one would you think would be good for me? Well, I use Alu Power Rough. However, Roger Federer uses a combination with some natural gut there too with Championship. We got Champion Choice also with natural gut, and I think it's Alu Power Rough. That's what he uses. Oh, Roger Federer. Well, okay. Well, I'm not Roger Federer. I just need something to play with. Anyway, how much is this going to cost? Well, the Alu Power, it depends on what strings, right? If you're synthetics, I charge around $30 for some synthetic gut that I have from Wilson. Alu Power, I'm looking at probably like 40 to 45. And I think the natural gut, I was mentioning with the Champion Choices with natural gut, that's around six. Dude, by that time, that client, it's just been bombarded with the options of strings, the technology, the different prices. He's ready to call somebody else. All right? Because he told you what he wanted. If you were listening, if you asked him the right questions and you were listening to him, he said he just broke his string. He's looking to get back in the game. And that's it. There's almost two things that he just kind of called you up. As an expert, you should already be knowing what the question asked. And that's the key thing. It's asking the right questions. And I think the easiest question to ask is, what's your playing style? Or you can modify with, hey, if you can improve one aspect of your game, what would it be? And it had to do with your racket, right? If this string can help you with one aspect, what would it be? And it could be, hey, I like to have more topspin. Whew, I got some strings for that. There's some shape polys I got some Hyper Gs, I got some good spin stuff. I need some more power. Alu Power, RPM blast, things like that. I would like to improve some comfort. Some of these strings just make my arms hurt a little bit. NXT, multi-filament, natural gut. So you see, just sit back and just listening and just kind of asking the right questions. It's a combination. That's business 101 right there. You have to learn to listen to your clients. And with this less than 15 minutes video, I think I gave you so many arsenal to be a better stringer, salesman, persuader, right? Doesn't that make you feel better? It's like you're singling down. You are the professional now. You're not all over the place. You're just a product specialist. They came to you, right? They called you up. You're supposed to be expert. Don't let them pick too many things that sometimes they don't even want. Because after all the information, you know what? The second thing he asked for in that little second scenario, he was like, after being bombarded with all that stuff, he was more concerned about the price. In the first scenario, he was like, hey, you know what's up. How much is it going to be? Let's say, hey, how much I owe you. However, the second scenario, there was just so many plethora of information. The next thing that he goes on guard now he's confused. He's like, well, what's the price going to be? Right? And then you give some more extra information. Like, hey, this price is going to be this for natural gut. This is going to be this for synthetic gut. This one here for a hybrid, whatever. And at the end of the day, he's like, he's going to say, well, I'm just trying to get back into it. I'm not trying to spend that much. I'm just trying to, give me your regular or, something that's average for me. And which is a disservice. Everybody think it's cheaper is the way. And I think that's human nature, right? If we see 3 prices, we don't want the cheapest. We don't want the highest. We want the middle price. That's why I told you, hey, you should have that Goldilocks effect, right? I mentioned this in the last video. Goldilocks, what happened? Hey, this porridge is too hot. This porridge is too cold. This is right in the middle, right? Don't give them too many options. Hit them with one. And from there, they're going to be like, hey, is this product worth it for me? If you said 45, they're going to be thinking, is this worth 45? Because they're going to think like, hey, well, I'm going to get it done now. He knows what I want. He's going to get it done quickly. He's going to be having me hitting by 4 p.m. today. Let's do it. Versus going there is like, well, we got to decide the strings. Now we got to decide different prices. He's not even sure that what fits me in my thing. There's so many things. And he's going to be like, well, the time and the money and who knows when he gets this done. He's too splattered. He's not a professional. I might go with him now, but if it turns out bad, I'm not coming back to him. Think about it. Slow it down. I think the biggest outcome from here is like, hey, when you talk tennis, when you talk strings, you ask the right question. Ask enough questions, guys. If you like video and content like this, feel free to subscribe. Hit me up on DMs. Hit me up on these comments. I feel like I want to engage. I want to hear what you guys do to sell. So I'm signing out. Peace.